It's time for math, and it's our last math lesson of the school year. Can you believe it? We have learned so many things in math, but the most important thing that we've learned is that our God is a God of order, design, creativity, pattern, and all these things were able to be seen a little bit in our math lessons and the concepts that we were able to cover this year. You've done wonderful, and I hope that math is making a little more sense now. Maybe you were already an expert though, so you didn't need to have it make more sense. But let me lead you through the activity for today, because it's a little bit of a different activity in that it does not have a regular page number. Let me explain that a little bit. Today's math lesson or math activity, it is a booklet, and it does not have a regular page number like the rest of our pages in our Math Makes Sense book. I was able to say, usually, turn to page 280. So today I'm going to tell you to turn to page 280 in your Math Makes Sense book. But we're not going to do page 280 for our activity today. Well, I'm not telling you to anyways. You're welcome to do it anyways. After page 280, there are only 2 more pages in your Math Makes Sense book. And those 2 pages make up an 8-page booklet. So the first thing that you need to do is to take those 2 pages out of your Math Makes Sense book, fold them in half, and staple them or secure them in a way that you feel best. You could just simply fold them together. And then you are going to read the title page. It has a little bit of a recount on it, or even a poem recount there. The next page, page 2 in your new little booklet, has 2 activities. One to think about, and the other to think about and to do. The first is called No Fair, and you'll read a little activity there about capacity. Now, we talked about capacity way back when we learned about solids, liquids, and gases in our science activities. And the next activity is called Sandwich Fractions, where you can have some fun with your sandwiches today and whenever you make sandwiches. Then here are images of the following pages, and keep them handy because whenever you feel like doing a little bit of math through the summer, and we do have those days, a little bit of a math craft or activity, then you can turn to this page. Now I'm bringing you back to page 280 because I want to point something out to you. At the edge of the page, there are these blue polka dots on a blue strip. Look for those pages in your Math Makes Sense book. I know on a previous remote math lesson, I told you about these pages that they are in your Math Makes Sense book as extra time pages. And I'm reminding you of them right now because we have some days coming up for us in our summer holidays that you might want to just keep refreshed and keep your memories alive about those math activities that we were able to cover so that you are well prepared for grade 3. And also, just sometimes it's fun to do some math activities when you're having a quiet moment. I hope you have a wonderful summer and that you remember that our God is great.